What's going on, guys? It's Brandon back here again today, and today we have a midday video. I just had my SAT, as hell of that was 5 hours of just sitting there filling out circles. Yeah, I'm done with that now. I'm home early because you get dismissed as soon as you're done. Not as soon as you're done. You have to wait for everyone to be done. But if you have had the SAT, you know what it's like. So last night there could have been three teams that could have clinched the playoffs. None of them did. Tampa, Boston, and Pittsburgh all failed the requirements incredibly. And then the Hawks came out in Game 73 against the LA Kings on Pride Night, April 12th at 7:30 p.m. They played awful. They lose their eighth in a row, and I'm not surprised. And the only period they actually looked like they were in it was the third, and even then they couldn't. Did they even score? They did score one in the third. Regula and Caleb Jones were in. Dahan and Gustafson were out. They get outshot 36-20 by LA. Hits were 42-25 Chicago. Chicago did play very physical. And faceoffs were 27-22 Chicago. Chicago goes 0 for 5 on the power play. Yes, 0 for 5. And LA goes 0 for 3, so a combined 0 for 8. D'Elia saves 31 out of 35. Can't blame anything on him. He played excellent. And Jonathan Quick was incredible. The few chances the Hawks did get that were excellent, Quick was unstoppable. Looked just like his old form, 18 out of 20. We go in and into the first. Stillman has a good hit on Lazat. Byfield has a chance denied. D'Elia nearly fumbles a cover up. 5 minutes in, there's no shots. Then at 12:17, it's no chance for D'Elia. It's a Los Angeles goal for Trevor Moore. 15th of the year from Arvidsson and Deneau to make it 1-0. It's just no chance for D'Elia. It's just awful Hawks defense. At 10 minutes, shots are 8-0 LA. At 9:10, Los Angeles deflection goal of Philip Deneau on a delayed penalty. His 22nd of the season. His last three goals have all been against the Hawks from Roy and Arvidsson to make it 2-0. Johnson gets high-sticked and there's no call. Lafferty chops Dursey and there was no call. Reichel is then tripped and there was no call. And I thought, okay, so the refs are letting them play today. Was I wrong? D'Elia has lost his stick numerous times. Quick then lost his stick. Quick robs Lafferty. Reichel has a chance on an open net. It's blocked by Dursey. Caleb Jones, when they were reviewing it went the second goal out. Deneau scored and went off Caleb Jones' skate. So another one D'Elia really couldn't stop because he had already saved it, and then Caleb Jones is right there, and his skate redirected it right in. Then at 3:36, it's a Los Angeles penalty to Velarde for tripping, which would be killed. Lafferty face planted into the boards, and Stillman lays out Kaliev. So, yeah, we go to the second. 15:09 is a Chicago penalty to Regula for slashing, which would be killed because 3 seconds later LA takes a penalty. It's Kempe for hooking, which would be 4-on-4 for 1 minute and 57 seconds, and those 3-second power play would be killed. Doc has a big hit on Dursey, big hit McCabe. McCabe was the best player on the Hawks tonight. Hawks have only 8 shots, 4 from forwards halfway through. Foley tells them to wake up. Then at Strome chance was stopped by Quick. McCabe has a big hit on Kempe. And then at 3:33, it's a Chicago one-timer goal from Taylor Radish, third as a Blackhawk, 8th of the year from Taze and Kurashev. He gets his third as a Hawk. It's 2-1. Dustin Brown breakaway is stopped. McCabe has a chance that's stopped. And then there's no chance for D'Elia because at 33 seconds later, it's a Los Angeles goal from Blake Lazat, his 9th of the year, from Iafallo and Brown to make it 3-1. And it was just terrible defense, and that's what the Hawks are. They've ever since in the 10 games they've played since after the deadline, they won the first 2, blew a 3-0 and 4-0 lead, and then got whipped in all the other ones. And it's just horrible to watch. Then in the third, the NHL gods are all humming together, making sure Reichel does not get a goal. Because it's 17:22, it's an LA penalty to Edler for holding, which would be killed, but Reichel was robbed by Quick. Quick holds off Doc on a deflection. The Hawks were pressuring. Reichel has had so many chances robbed at this point. Reichel is then absolutely robbed by Quick again. Dustin Brown, I already mentioned that. 14:52, Los Angeles deflection goal to Jordan Spence, 2nd of the year from Kopitar and Kaliev to make it 4-1. And guess what? That deflected off a Hawk player as well. Couldn't bet you didn't see that one coming. Kane has a chance that missed. 12:44, LA penalty to Dursey for high sticking, which would be killed. Then at 9:27, it's an LA penalty to Byfield for tripping, which would be killed. DeBrincat hits the post. Kane stopped again, and Kane, I'm not sure what I wrote here, to be honest. Then there was a horrible icing call against LA. Then at 6:48, it's a Chicago penalty to Regula, his second of the game, for tripping. And I'm not really sure what happened. I don't know if it was a penalty. If it wasn't a penalty, Dursey just kind of spun around and fell over. It was really weird. McCabe had a big hit, a best player on the Hawks tonight. That's why I wrote that. McCabe and Jones shut down Moore. And then at 3:18, it's a Chicago goal from Patrick Kane at 23rd of the season from Kurashev and Radish. So that makes it 4-2. Kurashev and Radish each have 2 points, so good games from them. Delius pulled at 2:35, and at 1:36, it's an LA empty net goal from Blake Lizotte, 10th of the season, second of the game from Brown and Edler to make it 5-2. Johnson hits Dursey, and there's a big scrum, and Entwistle and Roy are getting scrummy. I don't remember if this one's Waugh or Roy. Then at 1:25, in that scrum, it's a Chicago penalty to Reese Johnson for roughing, which would be killed. And yeah, that pretty much ended the game, and thank God it did. If that game was so long, it just felt so long watching it. And it's worse when the Hawks are just getting destroyed. Other news, Owen Power made his debut with the Sabres. No points. Matty Beniers made his debut with the Kraken, and he got his first ever assist, first ever point in his first game. So congratulations to Matty Beniers. A lot of debuts around the NHL were last night. And yeah, there's really nothing much else to talk about today. The race keeps heating up. Vegas, Vancouver, and Dallas. Winnipeg, I can say, is going to be out of it pretty soon. And I assume the Lightning, Bruins, and Penguins, next time these guys play, they'll all be having a chance to get the playoff spot. Until then, though, we don't know. But yeah, that's really all I have for you guys today. And I shall see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.